Hello, you beautiful people. Welcome to the channel. It's Rad, and in this whole video, you can watch the forecast for your star sign for the week July 21st to July 27th, 2025. And if it happens that you are interested in a personal reading with me, you can go to my website, which link you can find in the description down below. Also, you can see it at your displays right now. Now, with that being said, let's go right away to your reading. This reading is going to be for Libra Sun, Libra Moon, and also Libra Rising. And if you're born under the Libra sign, then the reading will show you the things that you're going to face going through your week, like situations, people that you're going to have to deal with, how your hopes and dreams are going to develop, and so on and so forth. While if your moon is in Libra, then you can take from the reading how you're going to feel doing all these things. And if your rising sign happens to be Libra, then you can take from the reading what is going to be the best way to handle stuff around. So listening to all three of your signs should give you a pretty good idea of what kind of a week you're going to have ahead. So with that said, the first card for Libra, which stands for the topic, the theme, and also the environment of the week, that is Nine of Wands. Followed by the second card that represents what is going to work against you throughout the week, that is a King of Wands. Followed by the third one, which stands for what is going to work in your favor, that is Knight of Pentacles. And the final one, it is how the week is going to wrap up for you, that will be the Six of Swords. For the King of Wands, the card is the Devil, the additional card. And for the Knight of Pentacles, the additional card is going to be the Emperor. So these two cards, which are catalysts to these people that you're going to have going through your week. So right away, you are going to make a very strong impression in this week. And the reason for that very, very strong impression, the first card, that is Nine of Wands, is going to be your ability to arrange and manage. So you're going to do exceptionally at work. You're going to do very well relationship-wise, that is if you do have one. But if you don't, then throughout the week, it's very prominent for you to basically get introduced or straight away bump into, if you will, to the right person. And under the right person, I mean that the one that is going to have the capacity and the capability to satisfy you going forward. But what you're truly gonna shine with, like I said, it is your capacity to arrange and to basically capitalize on and utilize circumstances, options available, resources. And you may think that that is great, you know, you're going to be efficient everywhere. Social circle, career, relationship. Yes and no. What I mean is that it's not going to be good in a certain way. The reason why it will create trouble, that new persona of yours, is, and that is, it's very common, was the word that I was searching for. It is very common with supervisors and bosses, and that is the second card that we have. That is the things that are going to work against you. So we do have a person which is catalyzed with the Devil card, so these couple of cards, okay? And that is an individual who, seeing you, how well you're doing, they start asking for more and more, knowing no bounds, literally, and are constantly coming up with new demands, new criterias, new ambitions. So that is someone that it is above you. That makes me think that this week is going to be primarily for your career, because in relationships you have to be on equal basis. Okay, so someone that it is above you, who can push you and shove you around, give you tasks, make demands, established criterias. Seeing you how well you do, they will come up with new ambitious targets, new ambitious goals, and they are going to start bestowing those targets and those goals on your shoulders for you to handle and for you to pretty much try to manage, which I do believe that you will be able to with the help of the other person, which is a Knight of Pentacles with the Emperor. But I am getting a bit ahead of myself here. Now, the worst thing that is going to truly drive you mad is seeing this individual King of Wands. And by the way, you're going to recognize that one by a person who points with finger, expecting people to be obsequious and subservient. So they will give you somewhat of a either impossible or a very, very demanding task. And I do believe that at least at first you're going to start scrambling for it. However, that one here, which is a Knight of Pentacles with the Emperor, is going to come to your aid. That is someone that is going to help you going through your weekend. This individual, they are very simple. What I mean is that they like to lead simple life. And they are very consistent in what they're doing. So they always know what is going to be the next step. So that is how you're going to recognize them. And basically what they are going to do is leave some of their duties, some of their responsibilities, some of their work, if you will, aside in order to undertake with you that endeavor which that King of Wands is going to bestow upon your shoulders. And together, I do believe that you are going to make a quite effective and simultaneously very simple strategy how to get the job done, literally. And I think that this is going to be your last job or your last fulfillment when it comes to fulfilling the demands of this person, King of Wands, because at the end, how you're gonna ending up the week here, that is a Six of Swords. And in your particular case, Libra, Six of Swords speaks for enough is enough. Recognizing that this behavior, okay, this attitude is not going to change. To top it all off, recognizing that simply you don't have anything more to gain from the enterprise itself, from the job, from the relationship, for example, from the friendship. And by the end of the week, you're going to come up with a determination to take a step that you were avoiding up until this point. For example, quitting your job. For example, quitting your relationship or breaking up your relationship. For example, saying that person that you don't want to see them anymore. And this act, that step is going to make you traverse a threshold that you are going to be very happy of, being able to see what is on the other side of that threshold. And what is there is, I don't want to say a dream of yours, but definitely the path to it. And so while you are going to have to deal with such a ungrateful behavior going through the week, that ungrateful behavior is going to push you to make the very first step that is going to take you closer and closer to your wish and to your dream by the end of this week, which is going to seem quite of a gambit at first, taking on that step. And you may be even afraid of doing it, you know, afraid of the unknown. But once you do it, you will see that there was nothing for you to be afraid of. In fact, you should have done that move quite a long time ago. So with that said, Libra, that was your weekly reading. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do like it. And if you did, you can subscribe for the channel if you haven't already. Leave a like, comment on the video as well if you feel the need to do so. And if you think that this video can help someone you know, you can share it with them as well. Other than that, hopefully we're going to see each other next time. And until then, bye.